Attention Virginia, DC, and Maryland realtors. Are you ready to kick off 2013 with a bang? If so, this may be the most important announcement of the year. We are very proud to announce that we have secured real estate legend Craig Proctor. Admission to this full-day event is free thanks to our sponsors, Pillar to Post Home Inspection Services and Low-End Signs. But hurry, because seats are very limited, so be sure to register immediately to avoid disappointment. Craig Proctor needs no introduction. He is known within the real estate industry as the king of lead generation. Craig has a very impressive dual track record. As an agent, he was tops for RE/MAX worldwide for 20 years. As a real estate coach, he has trained more agents to millionaire status than any other guru, coach, or trainer. Unlike other trainers who have not been in front of a real buyer or seller in 20 years or longer, Craig doesn't yap from memory. He actually does what he teaches you. Instead of leading you back in time, Craig will lead you into the brightest future possible using cutting-edge strategies and techniques that are proven to work for you right here, right now. If you are working much too hard for too little and you know that there must be a better way, then Craig is your guy. His approach is refreshing, and he is brutally honest with what it takes to succeed in real estate in 2013.
These guys are the best in the business, and it's not just something that they've had a successful year or two back 20, 30 years ago. This is consistent business principles that I can apply that they're actually doing in today's market. In the first year, I had more leads than I knew what to do with. And that was a big turning point in my business, because I would normally put 5, 6, 7 classified ads in a week, and I would only get 1, maybe 2 calls. 2 calls on a good week. With this system now, the lead flow just is continuous, and it's just amazing.
3 years ago when I started, I sold 19 homes, and I felt like my work-life balance was a little off. So it was very, very difficult to imagine selling 50 homes, because I couldn't have enough time in my personal life. Last year I sold 79 homes, and I vacationed, I spent time with my friends and family, and it's all through Craig's systematic approach to doing business and leveraging technology and people.
I had 5 months of experience when I went to my first Craig Proctor conference. I probably had sold 2 houses. This year we sold 269 houses. We've built on the shoulders of giants. Really, we've borrowed the best. We haven't recreated it. We've just taken Craig's systems and put them in place in our market, and they work.
Hi Virginia Realtors, Craig Proctor here. I'm looking forward to not only meeting you, but spending an entire day working on your business. So if you're dissatisfied with your income, if you're sick and tired of cold call prospecting, if you're tired of working long hours for not enough money, then you really don't want to miss this very important event, because I'm going to share with you my biggest and most effective proven success systems. So get ready to say goodbye to cold call prospecting. Say goodbye to begging your friends and relatives for referrals and wasting your hard-earned money on ineffective pretty boy advertising. Instead, let me introduce you to smart, modern marketing that compels the most qualified buyers and sellers in your marketplace to seek you out and ask for your professional assistance.
There aren't many doers in this industry who would invest their time to help you do, okay? And the thing about Craig is he's just creative. He's as creative as they come. Well, if there were a Hall of Fame, you know, like in Cleveland, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if there were a Realtor Hall of Fame, this guy would be in it.
But what Craig did was to reinvent the job called real estate agent. Reinvented it. And you can do exactly what Craig Proctor did.
Craig is one of the most successful real estate practitioners in the history of North American real estate, and he's one of the greatest, if not greatest, coaches in the history of real estate.
The power of Craig Proctor is that he takes it to the street. He makes it practical and usable. We talk about lead generation. He shows you exactly how to do it and step by step how to do it. And what we would say is follow the models, follow the proven models, right? That's what you do.
Whether it's in, Wisconsin or Florida or California, and of course all across Canada, these are very duplicatable techniques, and that's of course what Craig is teaching.
I was able to take my business literally to levels that I'd really only dreamed about. I used to sit around and dream about what it would be like to make $1 million in real estate. And now I do that basically every 3 months now. So just phenomenal gains in real estate since I've been using Craig's system.
Once he started speaking about real estate, once he started talking about lead generation, no one knows it better than Craig. And you're constantly learning from him. I couldn't get enough. I took over 30 pages of notes that I still look back on to this day. It was an amazing experience. I knew that I was doing real estate the wrong way. The people back in my market who were telling me how to do it were telling me things that didn't work. They didn't know any better than anybody else. And that if I did what Craig said to do, that I would get better results. My first year in the business, I did $91,000 in gross commission income. In my first year with Craig, $224,000 in closed commission income. So that's a quantum leap.
This is an entire system that you put together for obtaining people to come to you as opposed to you knocking down the doors to get deals and prospects. I have hundreds of leads coming in every single month, and the system shows you how to do that. It's so comprehensive that it's not just one thing. Craig provides you with a multiple number of products and services and performance guarantees. It's like a buffet table. Pick one, pick two, implement those really well, and then if you want to add to them later, you can do that.
Craig Proctor is endorsed by the leaders in the real estate industry and by over 30,000 agents that he has trained over the past 20 years. Craig is a serial inventor of the most effective strategies currently used by the top agents in the country. Craig's impressive list of students are the who's who in the real estate industry. His innovations are groundbreaking. They sound unbelievable, but check the facts. Over 20 years ago, Craig Proctor introduced the real estate industry to direct response advertising, the team concept, the DISC personality test, less branded advertising, unique selling propositions, and his famous guaranteed sales program, just to name a few. But Craig Proctor does not rest on his laurels. He keeps on innovating and bringing realtors the best practices every day. Craig Proctor is on a mission to help you succeed. He is annoyed at those who take advantage of realtors, who see them as easy prey. Do not miss out. Register now for this important event. Craig will make himself available for pictures at the end of the day. Register now before seats are snapped up and we close registration.
He knows more about real estate in his little finger than most people would learn over a lifetime. I joined to further my education. I can't imagine ever not being a member of this system. One of my long-term goals was to buy a second home, a beach home. We did that within 6 months of the program.
This whole program is run by people who are in the business and understand the business. These are people who've actually lived the life and are still active in the real estate world and are doing the work that they're preaching. And it helps you grow your business, generate more transactions, close more sales, both on the selling and listing side.
Everybody wants to help everybody, and you're around all these positive people, and you're always going to hang around with people that, no matter where you are in this program, are doing better than you. There are people doing millions and millions of dollars. It's changed my life dramatically. If you told me, I was going to be doing $300,000–$400,000 a year in real estate 3 years ago, I'd tell you you're nuts. And when I came to the first seminar thinking $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 was a lot of money, I could see how I can get right into the millions.
This conference is about results. This conference is about implementation. This conference is about exponential gains, not incremental gains. This is about increasing your income, and we're going to teach you how to do this in the least expensive, most effective ways possible. Can it really be that simple? Yes.
Do not miss out. Register now for this important event. Register now before seats are snapped up and we close registration.